Welcome to a brand new podcast, and this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Greatness. For any business inquiries, if you want to put your brand on this podcast, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Same email if you want to make a free will offering to us. We definitely will appreciate that as we expand worldwide. So definitely send something, whether it's $1, $2, whatever, to our PayPal account, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And I'd like to thank y'all guys, all your individuals that continue supporting the podcast, passing the word around, or putting it on your platform. Again, thank you. You know who you are. We have different links to other affiliates. www.linktree.com/evolutionoflondon. You'll see other links, so definitely we can use your support there. We do have a Patreon channel in which we have videos that is not posted on YouTube. www.patreon.com/evolutionoflondon. You will find digital artwork and consulting services as well. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of products, pretty much over 20,000 different products. Men's, kids, ladies' clothing, jewelry, artwork, house products, much, much more. So and perfume cologne. www.evolutionoflondon.com. Also check out evolutionoflondon.org. O-R-G. There you'll find custom clothes, accessories, digital products such as ebooks for personal as well as business use. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. There you will find soaps, lotions, DVDs, games, and much more clothing. So that's evolutionoflondon.store. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They will be upgrading their website, which will be coming soon. They produce luxury candles, homemade candles, 12-ounce jars, from scented to unscented. Now, the scented candles, 100% soy wax, frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, vanilla, rose, just to name a few. So you'll find, you know what, they actually sent me a sample, and it does burn very, very good, actually. Over pretty much 3 days it was burning. It's 3 days. Pretty good. I had frankincense candles, and so that I like it. So check them out. They're on social media, TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to place your order, you can email them at royalty9international@gmail.com. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So if you want to book a consultation, you can email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. You can support his merchandise as well, www.waccessories.com for custom clothing, accessories, and digital products as well. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ. So if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. That's DJ Panthro, PANTHRO519@gmail.com. And also you'll find him on social media, TikTok, Instagram, that's DJ Panthro, as well as YouTube, DJ Panthro 519 on all three major platforms. He do have a bonus TikTok platform, The Real DJ Panthro 519, and that's the, it's spelled D-A, DJ Panthro 519, and that's on TikTok as well. Check out Cindy's Place. She makes custom clothes and accessories. Very good products. And that's Cindy's Place. So www.cindysplace.org, where you'll find her merchandise. Again, that's cindysplace.org. Now the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We on rumble.com. You just type in the Oracle 19. You find the information there in the description box. You also will find the Greatness 19 channel as well, and Mr. Evolution of London. Now, the Greatness 19 channel is our educational channel. We have over 570 videos to open up your third eye. So like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. And you'll find information in the description box of Mr. Evolution of London. Mr. Evolution of London is our health and wellness channel. Definitely have a lot of products in terms of health and wellness, things that will definitely help you and make you a better you. So like, subscribe to our channel there as well. www.theoracle19radio.com. You'll find information of us there as well. So that's www.theoracle19radio.com for information. You can check in the description box there as well. And music, Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. You have a whole wide range of different beats. So definitely like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And once you go to his platform, definitely support his brand as well. That's Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. All right, well, we have taken care of the business aspect of things, and I always like to give my perspective, right, wrong, up and down, just my perspective. And today we're going to talk about In God We Trust. In God We Trust. What do I mean? Not the Lord and your Savior that I'm referring to. I'm talking about who created the dollar bill, the U.S. dollar bill, in the back of it, In God We Trust. Most of you citizens, and not only in the U.S., Canada, and just European nations, you believe in the government and exactly what they say. I find most of you, and I've received the comments weekly. You believe in everything that they say to you. Not all of you, but most of you. Why would I say something like that? Well, let's start with the jab during the pandemic. Most of y'all, majority of y'all, taking the shot. And I talk about this on different other platforms. Well, not only platforms, but the shows here, because our over 270 shows. You can check you. Last year I talked about pandemic and the year before. So you just check out the episodes previously and you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, most of y'all have taken the jab because you believed that it was a good thing and you had trust in your God. Not the God, your government God, your government daddy. The one that printed out the money for you. You believe in him. Now, this jab, this medication that was produced for you, if you didn't notice, it was produced very quickly without a proper trial, because most medication, it takes years, even decades, for it to go through and be approved. But this was created very fast. Within 3-6 months, it was ready for you. And you not only took it once, they told you take it twice. Then they told you take it a third time. And some locations, a fourth time. And you did it religiously because you believe in your God, your Lord and Savior. So now, many of you citizens have taken the jab multiple times. Now, some of you allegedly is feeling a little sicky, little chest pains. Strange things is happening to your body. You're getting a little bit of the Harlem Shake. I know many of you wouldn't understand what I mean by that. Let me clarify it more. Your nerves, your nervous system, you're feeling effects within your nervous system. You wake up in your morning, your legs start shaking. All of a sudden, you try to get up, you fall to the ground. Your arm twitches a weird way. All of this is because you believed in the Matrix, in God we trust. And some of you now have permanent conditions all of a sudden. All because you have taken the jab. Because again, when you take medication, people's bodies react differently, as you should know. People's bodies, not everybody's bodies react the same way when taking this medication. So you have taken the medication because you believed in the system, and the system told its minions, which is corporations and then it trickled down to lower levels of society, that you need this in your life to still function. Then, of course, they put the pressure on citizens where you, in order to work, you have to take this. If you don't take this, you can't travel. You know, they did a marvelous job to put a scare in us 2 years ago. Well, a little bit over 2 years ago. Did a marvelous job. And now some of you individuals, and you can see athletes that's in great condition, have taken the jab, and now they have or had or have heart attacks, or you can look it up. Just type in people that have taken the jab had athletes concerned, either heart attacks or they passed away. And these was men and women in excellent condition, because in God we trust. So a lot of people will say that have nothing to do with it, and Mr. Greatness, you don't know what you're talking about, and that's cool. I can handle that. But I find it strange that people have all of a sudden great shape, and young too, in their mid-20s, early 20s, taking the jab. Now they have heart problems. Look that up if you think I'm lying, or if I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe Mr. Greatness is off. Who knows? But I find it real strange. And then everyday citizens tell one another that you should take the jab. It's good for you. It's delicious. They say to take it, so I'ma believe them, and I take it. It's the right thing to do. And now you have problems. But you say it's not because of the jab. I don't know why, but it's not because of the jab. Again, you believe in the system. And a lot of us citizens, beyond the scope of taking the jab, we believe in pretty much everything that they present to us. They tell us that even the foods we eat, or let's even break it down. The toothpaste that we brush our little teethus with. I know I'm being a little facetious here. I say teethus. It means teeth, but I say teethus. We brush our little teethus with some of these products out here. I don't want to name them per se, but should I? People say, yeah. You look at the back of these ingredients of these major companies, of these toothpaste, and you see it contains fluoride, which is a poisonous gas. And we brush our little teethus with that because they tell us, your God tells us that fluoride is good for us because it's only in small quantities. But then you get a lot of herbologists that tells you, and not only them, but when you do your own research, you'll find that the ingredients of fluoride over time is not good for you. Why you think there's toothpaste companies that do not produce fluoride in their toothpaste? Because there's a poison, and if you take it over time, it will destroy you. Not destroy you, necessarily delete, but it's a slow death. Now you're going to say, well, I'm going to die anyway, so whatever. Okay, I get it. So if you have that mentality, well, you might as well jump in front of a car and delete yourself and save everyone the trouble. If you have that mentality. But again, that's on you, because in God we trust. But we believe in the system. We like our soda, our Pepsi and Coca-Cola. And hey, that's fine. You can use those sodas to clean your toilet bowl. So that should tell you how strong the acid is of that soda when it goes down your stomach deliciously. And the powers that be / government / your God would say it's okay. It's just small quantities. You be all right. Because God, your God we trust. See, this is the reality. We put our spirit and soul in the matrix. And we wonder why we have these ailments that we cannot explain. And if you try to take yourself out of the matrix, then guess what? You'd be ostracized. People want to point fingers, tell you how foolish you are. You looked upon as a weirdo. Because you taken a different approach that most people is in the matrix, so they're going to look at you as foolish. Long story short. Guys, you really have to start doing your own research and analyzing, and not just accepting everything that is just presented to you because they say so. And I was just talking to a gentleman previously about the pharmaceutical companies. You have products like metformin, and I'm just using it as an example, that helps treat people with diabetes, because that's basically a lot of people worldwide are diabetics or borderline diabetics, type 1, type 2. And they issue you this metformin and say it will help you. Okay. Now, here's the cycle of the world of the matrix, and I use this as an example. Okay, you've known now you're diabetic. They issue you either the insulin or the pill. Now you're dependent on it for life. So you go to the doctors. He gives you a prescription. I might have talked about this previously, but I'll say it again. Gives you a prescription for, let's say, 3 months or 2 months or 6 months, depending of the doctor. You have this prescription. You take it to the pharmacy, They give you the pills or the insulin. You go and you take it as prescribed until it runs out. Then you go back to the doctors, get more prescriptions for your meds, go back to the pharmacist, get more pills, the cycle starts all over again. And this is on and on until you pass away. Now, what if you have a product, a natural product, to help eliminate your issue? And of course, your eating habits, you can't eat like a jerk anymore, but like wormwood tea, which is not promoted, among other natural teas that can lower your sugar level. And if they find the masses taking this, let's say, wormwood tea, now there's a problem with whoever produced that natural tea. What health stores sell that tea. Now they are being targeted. This is what your God is doing. And if an individual come up with a natural cure to eliminate diabetes, that person is eliminated, allegedly. In your God, allegedly, does the elimination. Allegedly. This is the cycle of life. Of course, you believe in your God. In God we trust. So, if you have scientists out here that have the cure for cancer and AIDS and HIV, allegedly, and all of a sudden they may be struck by lightning, natural causes. All of a sudden they never swam in their life and they all of a sudden fell in water and drowned. They had no mental issues, but all of a sudden they hung themselves off of a tree, allegedly. And this is your God that you trust. This is a system, guys, that you really need to be aware. Do your own research. And if over time this show really grows, where you're talking about millions and millions of people listen to this program, and let's say I come up missing allegedly, then you know what it is. But this is the game. And most of you individuals are sheeps, because the information that I'm giving you go right over your head. You don't care. You're still gonna follow the leader. These things you believe in. You believe in the economy. You trust that when you get older, you're going to receive Social Security. You think it's going to be guaranteed forever, or when you get older. You trust in the system so much that you don't want to have options. You just want to stay safe. You work at your 9 to 5, you get your paycheck, and hope for the best and get up in the morning for the next day because you believe in the system. You don't want to have options just in case you get fired. You don't want to have multiple options, take chances in life, produce other opportunities for yourself because you believe that you're going to work or find a job and then you get old and you receive a pension and that is life. In God we trust. Good luck to you. See, this is most citizens believe in this. You don't want to research and look at things. Heck, you don't even want to read. You just want to stay dumb. Dumb and happy. You don't want to take care of yourself. You just let your body fall apart and wait till you take a pill. Because you like whatever. Have you wondered why government is allowing more and more weed stores? Dispensaries, I guess is another word, but I call it just another form of a crack house, a legal crack house to be in your neighborhood. They have a bunch of legal crack houses now. No, legal trap houses. That sounds better. They have legal trap houses and legal drug dealers selling you your nice, delicious weed, your Kush, OG, Girl Scout cookies, blueberry, blackberry, because it's delicious, it's scrumptious. You got legalized drug dealers on your block, in your hood, set up trap houses that your government is getting a piece of the action because they the cartel. In God we trust. Wonder why it's available more and more. Have you wondered? No, I know you don't, because it's like, ooh, Girl Scout cookies. Let me get high. No, you don't want to get high. You want to get high. Off of your blueberry. Black Death. Mr. Greatness, how do you know this? How do you know? Have you taken the taste, the little tasty taste? No, I haven't. I just been around with a lot of people that's been high. It's all a movement. It's all a movement to keep you dazed. If you in a clouded state, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're not going to pay attention to how your God operates, how he really operates. Because you got to go to your neighborhood trap house, your legalized trap house, to get a little taste, a little puffy puff pass. But you believe in your God. In God we trust. All of this is a movement. All of this is a movement. It's distractions. Distractions so you won't truly focus. And I'm not really, there's disclosures because there's people that have really serious issues and they have to, take their medication, blah, blah, blah. I get it. So there's exceptions to the rules and stuff, but still just know that this is a game that your God presents to you. Just know. And we can't forget the liquor stores. The liquor stores. Yo, man, I need my liquor. I need a drink. Some of you guys and ladies, you need your liquor. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can't even wait. When you wake up in the morning, you gotta take a shot. You alky you. All of this is part of the game of life. You can't sell your liquor. You can't sell liquor, I should say, but you have legalized liquor stores that is ready for you. It's all a game. All is distractions. And then we can't forget the entertainers and athletes that basically are your agents. The information they receive from your God is sent to them. They are your angels, really fallen angels, but they're your angels. They've been appointed by your God to be your spokesperson, or to tell you it's good to take the shot. It's good to have this medication. It's good. Follow me. I am your angel. I represent your God. Your fallen angels are your entertainers, your athletes that will tell you, that lead you to the path and say, follow me, dress like me, think like me. And then your God will pay them millions and millions of dollars for them to sing for you, to dance for you, to play sports for you, and to represent you, and to tell you it's okay, follow me, because our God said so. And you follow. Because your angel is pretty or handsome, and they tell you, and you follow. And your God set up a social media network where you can see people live and talk to people in milliseconds and be seen in milliseconds. And this is your God that bestowed the fallen angels to this planet Earth for you to represent. I know you probably, a lot of you, this is going right over your head. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Some of you do. But I'm not going to go backwards. You just have to really listen to this over again, play it back, and pay attention. Expand your brain. But anyway, this is all distractions. Follow the leader. But again, in God we trust, right? You believe in everything that He presents to you. The foods that you eat. He tells you gotta have 3 square meals a day. And they put professionals they have professionals that will speak on their behalf. You're supposed to have 3 square meals a day. Like you can't function off of 1 meal a day or 2? Why do you need 3 square meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, to survive? Does that include all humans? Because we as humans are different. We have different body structures. We have different genetics. Some people cannot eat certain things and handle it. Their body can't handle that. Their body will reject that. But for years, you say part of the breakfast menu, scrambled eggs and toast and bacon and potatoes. That's the normal setup for your breakfast. And they apply this to everybody. Well, what if you're diabetic? Potatoes is starch, and it changes over to sugar. And if you're eating a lot of the potatoes, is that healthy for a diabetic? Or if you're eating bread, that also changes into sugar in your body. Is that good? But again, those is extremes, but I'm just giving a little bit of an example. But let's add on to this. Eggs. People are going to say, well, you have to have in just moderation. I get it. But let's say bacon. Now, is it pork bacon or beef bacon? And everyone that really does do their research say that even, well, pork is not good for you. And beef is suspect. But this is part of the regimen, the diet that is presented by your doctor, sanctioned by the government. And I'm not saying all doctors is bad, don't get me wrong. But the moral of the story is a case-by-case situation. Everybody's body type is different. Not everybody can have the same type of meal. But the way it's presented, your God presented as that everybody have to follow that menu. And that is dead wrong. You mean to tell me if I only eat once or twice a day, I'm not going to be healthy? Depends what you eat. Fresh vegetables, whether you make it into a smoothie or not. But you must have fresh vegetables in your diet. And plenty of water. But you don't need beef bacon and potatoes and toast to survive, and scrambled eggs or whatever type of eggs you want for your breakfast to survive and to stay healthy. But how it's presented, you need that. And then they give you a menu of what you need for lunch and a menu of what you need for dinner. But again, in God we trust. See, so what are you going to do? That's my question from me to you. What are you going to do from this point forward? Are you a sheep? Are you a wolf? Are you going to do more research to reclaim your life as a human being? Or are you just going to believe whatever the government tells you because they are right? Are you going to follow the fallen angels that have been anointed by your God, to the ones that perform that you like because they handsome, they pretty, they sing well, they dance well, they very good athletes? Are you going to follow these fallen angels? And I'm being facetious here, but what you going to do? That's my question from me to you. What you going to do? In God we trust. Thank you for listening.